Hey guys, Darren here. Welcome to Mayhem Country Living. I am down here in the store, in the bunker store, because it is well, you get the idea. And I'm looking at it, I'm checking dates, pulling items, and thinking and chewing on things. I was listening to a couple of good podcasts. The Prepper website podcast by Todd Sepulveda. He's been around a long time, and most everybody knows him. He's a good guy. And he mentioned me in my channel, so that was nice. But there is a thought behind stockpiling and storing. If you are able to store dry goods that are not sensitive to expiration, soaps, shampoos, toothpastes, toilet paper, mouthwash, stuff like that, that you can actually generate a return from that. And from the most recent podcast this past Monday morning, if you brushed your teeth with Crest toothpaste, let's say, and you used a tube a month, if you're able to, and the tube was $3 a tube of toothpaste, buy 20, because you will lock that price in, and it will be impervious to an increase in prices, because you've already paid for it, if you can afford to do it. And it's an interesting concept, and I've done it for the most part. But then I start looking at all this stuff, and I've been going through everything and looking and thinking and checking. I mean, from beans to batteries to bullets, and it's and looking at redundancies in the system and everything. It is a daunting task if I was to begin prepping right now. I've been doing this since the 90s, and so I have an idea and a concept and a way I like to go about it and everything. And I've read all the books before the internet, so I understand and I enjoy it. And it's a nice hobby, because that's what it breaks down to be. If this, some people fish, some people build model railroads. I prep. But it can be a daunting task for someone who is just beginning. Now, if you are new to it, I would say, roundabout way, you almost have to duplicate everything you have in your house. Kind of, sort of. Not really. And it depends. But, begin with food storage, medicine, stuff like that. A few months worth of income in case something happens, something besides your fiat currency. That kind of stuff is good. And then, everybody's into all the sexy stuff, the beans, not the beans, but the bullets and the guns and all that stuff. And yeah, absolutely. And I am into it, and I do a lot of it. But I don't show that much anymore on YouTube for certain reasons. But as I have told people before, I have eaten most occasion 3 times a day, and I have not shot a zombie yet. So I am more concerned about setting aside for hard times and then having what I need to defend it. That is my thought anyway. You need to figure out what it is that you're looking for as far as your preparedness goal. I'm not saying like, oh, we're gonna withstand coronal mass ejection, earthquake, flood, tsunami, kind of stuff. You know, figure out what you're looking to do. We may be without power for 2 weeks if we have an ice storm, something like that. Okay, now you have a goal, and now you can set waypoints to achieve your goal. It's what you do. It's what I do. It's what most people who aren't, you know, Bezos, who can afford to do this a little bit at a time. That's what we do. I have a number in mind for what I plan for, and I don't mind telling you, I've told people before, I plan for 6 people for 6 months off of this in my long-term food preps, in addition to the critters we have on the property and some other things we have set in place. That may not be what you need to do. You might need to do for you and your wife and your daughter, and you set aside everything, and and you do all the good stuff for that to take care of that, and then you have your bags and all that stuff set if you need to go somewhere to do something for something. I'm being vague on purpose. It's good stuff. It is. But it becomes expensive, and it takes a toll. So you really need to focus and figure out what exactly it is that you want to do and set aside for. And that will really help you, so you can spend what disposable money you have in that area. Mark that area off, go to the next area. It's kind of what we do. I'll show you. Hang on, I'm gonna unplug us, walk you over here. I've been down here for about 4 hours cleaning and fixing and looking for holes. If you want my pro tip, really concentrate on protein and beans. Canned beans, dry beans, I don't care beans. But protein, salmon, tuna, mackerel, Spam, canned ham, potted meat, beans. How many? All of them. That's my opinion. I'll show you this. And this is something that I go through about once a month, because I get paid once a month. And so I make a list, and my wife and I, we go over it and make sure I'm not overzealous in what I am putting in mayonnaise. She likes Hellmann's. Now, this is the compromise we have made. She's willing to do everything that we talk about, but she only wants the name brands, and she doesn't want generic. You know what? I don't care. That's fine. She wants Hellmann's mayonnaise, not Duke's, because if you use Duke's mayonnaise, you die and go to hell. That's the way it is. It says it in the Bible. Van Camp's pork and beans. She likes that. Hormel chili. Bush baked beans. large and small cans, because we anticipate larger people. Groups: mild, bush, chili beans, large and small. Mild, medium. Green beans, ramen noodles, sugar. Canned black and green olives. I get a case of those, and that will last us for 2 years probably. Tea, coffee. I'll show you how we do our tea and our coffee, because a lot of people, I don't drink caffeine, don't drink soft drinks, don't drink anything but unsweetened, decaffeinated tea. So we have boxes and boxes of tea, and we have a buttload of coffee. Now, I will say, with my coffee, I do drink caffeinated coffee. So we have a buttload of coffee. My wife and I drink 2 cups a day. Our daughter, who lives with us still, she drinks 1 cup a day. So we have planned and set aside for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I actually planned it for like 9 cups a day, in case other people are around. Caffeinated coffee for 2 or 3 years. Whether it is beans, or freeze-dried individual packs, or freeze-dried buckets that I've purchased. That's, kind of what we do. If you have a habit, look at it honestly. If you like to drink a lot, get 15 gallons of vodka. I mean, if that's what you want. If you like to smoke, tobacco, that kind of stuff, buy, pipe tobacco and learn how to tolerate it and smoke it, chew it, whatever it is. Buy tobacco seeds. I've actually am looking at buying tobacco seeds. If you have a habit, address it, accept it. If you can't get rid of it, plan for it, build it in. If you, like Pop-Tarts, I don't know, plan for eating Pop-Tarts. If that is your, if that is what you geek out on, eat your damn Pop-Tarts. It's okay. We all have what we like. My wife likes birthday cakes and stuff like that. I don't care about that kind of stuff, but we buy boxes and vacuum seal it and set it aside, cut the box off, the instructions and the ingredients off the side, vacuum seal it all together, and that goes good for a very long time. It's your preps. It's the stuff that you do. Don't watch the crap that people tell you about the solar freaking generator that runs forever, and all you have to do is, wave a flashlight at it. Those people are idiots that do that. And it only costs $3,000. Really? There's no such thing as a solar generator. It accumulates. It's an inverter. People that do that are charlatans and thieves and crooks. That's my opinion. If they don't like it, if they're on here, they can holler at me. But that's my thought. Medicine, first aid, seeds. We run the gamut on the channel here of what we're doing, how we're doing. And I can talk to you at length. I know this is running long. There's one gun safe full of freedom and liberty. And this is our hydroponic system that we use to grow all of our nutrient greens. That's a tomato plant. I've had that one for about a year now, and I have grown a buttload of other tomato starts off of it for people in my group. And my cabal, whatever it is you want to call it. And there's green boxes full of freedom. There's all kinds of things that you need to do. Figure out what it is you need to do first. We're all on a limited income. Focus on what you need to do immediately to make everything good for you and the people that you're taking care of or trying to take care of. After that, expand. You know, shelter, water, food, security, whatever sequence you want to do it in. That's the stuff. All right, guys, I'll leave you alone now. So I have to go upstairs, and I think we're having chips and dip for dinner. But I appreciate you guys coming along. I just want you to understand it's not, oh my God, let's max out 4 credit cards and do this by the end of the month. You could. Wouldn't be prudent. Take care of you people.